Biafra! Freedom! Freedom! Biafra! Happy Obi! One family! Happy Obi! One family! Happy Obi! One family! One family!
Actually, let me tell you, what he's asking actually is not a crime. It is his own, at least, fundamental rights, you know, to agitate for self-determination, and the Biafra emancipation falls into self-determination. Ekpa is not, actually he's doing is within the umbrella of both international and local law. Simon Ekpa did not violate anybody, did not violate anybody's right, any country's right, anybody's constitution, as in countries, or United Nations, or NATO, or you just name them, world bodies. He has not violated anything. Even in Finland, he is a native of Finland now, as in his citizenship, dual. 1, Biafra. 2, Finland. Then actually, it is too obvious that the young man has not, you know, violated international law under United Nations, you know, in that regard. So Simon Ekpa, if the whole Biafrans in diaspora and in Nigeria did not take to the street, I can actually tell you that we are taking to the streets on social media. The Biafrans in diaspora and both home engage the Yoruba, the Fulani, and other tribes that doesn't want emancipation of Biafra. They are all enemies of the Igbos. We engage them online. I'm telling you, there's much argument going on now. There's much protest going on online by the Igbos, both locally and internationally. I'm telling you that the love we have for Nnamdi Kanu is the love we have for Simon Ekpa. Both Nnamdi Kanu, they are so close. They don't love themselves. They are divided and united. They are not divided and they are united. Very, very friendly, unified. And that is why the business of Biafra agitation has gone too far and wide. I want to ask you this question. Don't you see the headlines on CNN? Don't you see the headlines on BBC, Fox, Al Jazeera, and the rest of the giant media houses across the earth? It is all about Simon Ekpa and Biafra. So this is a stepping stone for this young man to go viral all over the world. And actually, Simon Ekpa has gone dynamically viral all over the world. It is a significant indication that Biafra agitation has used Simon Ekpa's quizzing or interrogation or invitation by security forces in Finland to as a stepping stone to explode into an unequaled popularity both home and abroad.
The Finland justice system just recently posted a notification that their emails is extremely overwhelmed. That there are so many mails asking for Simon Ekpa not to be extradited, because you know the Nigerian government is trying to go through the back door to kidnap him back, and the Finland have responded that no matter what, Simon Ekpa is of course their citizens, and also they have begged the Biafrans to ease down on the emails, which of course is seeming like a,
so that it doesn't crash.
That will crash.
So that it doesn't, it's crashing. You know what happened? I know I explained this crashing of a thing when Donald Trump was about to go to jail and they asked for certain donation and the amount of money to ease the tension so that Donald Trump will at least contest for 2024 presidential election. All of a sudden, Americans started donating and writing to the Federal Ministry of Justice, and before you said Jack Robinson, the money asked for in 200, you know, in each 100 was at least donated up to $200 and something million within an hour. And you know what? The email of United States of American government, you know, that judiciary, you know, department, what happened? Crashed. Because Americans are interested on the right person they actually believe could at least outsmart the Democrats. And that person is Donald Trump, the trumpet. And you can see what is going on in Finland today. Finland is begging because Igbos all over the world, both home and abroad, we are bombarding Finland email. They are asking us, please don't crash it. We actually know that he is our citizen. We are not going to expel or extradite him into the hellfire called Nigeria. So you see, how popularity of a young man like Ekpa, who was nobody before incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently serving, you know, let me not say serving, starving at the facility of DSS in Nigeria. So that is what happened in the past. And presently, once upon a time, a Biafran Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, the man of the time. Everybody is talking about him now. It is the major object discussion everywhere in Africa, everywhere in Europe, Asia, Antarctica, Australia, America, and what do you expect again? Even Antarctica, the ice world, the ice continent. Everybody wanted to know who the bright boy is all about. Do you know that Simon Ekpa is in his 30s, a small boy, and he has to be this, you know, distinguished English, intelligent. I'm telling you, that guy is, let me tell you, by the grace of God, too much. Simon Ekpa is too much. Simon Ekpa is not coming home. Biafra is too much. Biafra fire, Biafra agitation fire is not going to extinguish. No, as a result of what apprehension of Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, it has been only contributing to popularity, fame, and the political emancipation of Biafra nation. I'm telling you, that guy is something else. Is an inexplicable phenomenon in Igbo land, in Nigeria, in Africa, and the whole world at large. Simon Ekpa Njoko is the right man now, and Biafra is marching forward, trying to explode as soon as possible, you know, as Ekpa promised Nigeria. I think the federal government of Nigeria, there's an uneasy calmness at Aso Rock office because Tinubu has not been briefed. By Onanuga has not spoken, because what they expected of Finland is not exactly what Finland has done. They think that Finland will at least expel Simon Ekpa, but never. Do you know what? Nigeria did not, or is not, having any treaty with Finland to expel her citizen or their own citizen if they offend the Finland government in Nigeria. Nigeria and Finland, they don't have such treaty or extradition agreement or pacts here. And Finland is not having such arrangement with Nigeria in Finland over there. So now, Finland government is turning their back on Nigeria on the request by the Department of Defense, you know, military defense in Nigeria. Colonel Musa has bargained for it, but he has failed. He is a failure. They are not going to extradite Simon Ekpa into Nigeria. As the whole Nigerian military are jubilating, partying around, drinking and drinking 2 days ago. Woo! You have lost your money. You spent your money. You married around everywhere in the barracks across Nigeria for nothing. The money you spent on Yabia is rubbish because Simon Ekpa is not coming. Ekpa is agitating for his rights. Biafra emancipation is for real. Everybody has right to agitate for Dudua. Everybody has right in the north to agitate for United Hausa State. Everybody has right, as in Fulani area in the north, to agitate for Arewa. Arewa Fonjo. Arewa is the problem that Nigeria has never settled since 1960s after independence. Arewa should go, and I suggest that they should go to Sahel where they belong. They don't even belong at northern Nigeria. That northern region is for the original Hausas. Nupe, Kanuri, Kaje, Chibok, and so many Hausa tribes there, not Fulani. It is true that Ekpa has been whisked, is facing interrogation and grilling right now.
Well, you know that Nigerian government have perfected the art of deception and what we call divide and rule.
Yeah.
Just recently it was unveiled that the Tinubu government wants to write Finland that in exchange for Simon Ekpa, they will very soonest release Nnamdi Kanu. And that when they do that, Nnamdi Kanu has promised to end the sit at home. Well, my question to you is, if this happens, do you think Finland will buy it? And do you think Simon Ekpa will not just be forgotten
my brother,
in the dungeon?
My brother, listen and listen good. Listen and listen good. Simon Ekpa release can never happen in exchange of 10 billion in exchange of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in exchange to back down on Biafra agitation. It is impossible. I can never see an Igbo man, you know, falling cheapishly to Tinubu cheap traps and the crafts. I call it craft that is too cheap. They have failed. They are a bunch of failure. Simon Ekpa can never be exchanged for Nnamdi Kanu's release. Nnamdi Kanu's release can never be exchanged for Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa's expulsion or extradition into Nigeria could never ever be bought by 900 billion naira. No, Kosi. Senepa. It can't happen. It is not right. Finland cannot do that. They are more advanced than Britain. They are more advanced than Kenya. They are more advanced than Africa. They are more advanced than the whole Europe. They will never sell the integrity that that country represents since its inception. Do you know the years? 1956. After independence from Russia, the former USSR, they stood firm on their motto to restore the dignity of man, to restore dignity, integrity of what Finland stands for. It is impossible. They can never play their dirty game. Nigeria is a dirty country full of dirty politicians that are playing game at the detriment of Nigerian citizens. See, it is very, very provocative to ask such question. Finland can never, ever relegate their dignity, their ideology, and let me say pedigree they stand for in life.
Okay, I think that's interesting, but I mean, these are all wishes because we understand that the Nigerian government is filled with so many gimmicks.
I know, we know that.
You agree on that. Now, finally, I think the Biafran government are showing their competency. I mean, there are rumors now that the chief of staff has been named as the acting prime minister.
Yeah.
Have you heard about it?
Ngozi,
yes.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that?
I heard about that.
So, what do you think?
We use it in the morning time that Ngozi has taken over. And
so, what do you think?
She's a female, you know,
I mean, she
prime
was
minister.
Yeah, you know, she spoke yesterday with so much assurances that
Simon Ekpa is in the safe hand, that he is not going to jail, that they are investigating the fundraising. You know, all of a sudden he started raising fund, and that's what caught the ego eye of Finland police and the security forces on why.
So do you think she has the capacity?
Yeah, she has the capacity to outsmart Ekpa even. We have our ladies that are very, very bright in Igbo land. They should not understand or forget in a haste that Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala is an Igbo woman and she has won another director general of WTO in New York there. She is very, very brilliant. I mean, Ngozi, the current acting prime minister in exile of Biafra. See, let me tell you, that lady is going to take Biafra to another level. That lady is going to take Nnamdi Kanu's agitation, you know, to another level. And his release is going to take another, he's going to look for another mechanism to use in the Southeast to make sure that federal government of Nigeria, all the Southeastern states will feel pain to foster or machinate quicker release of Nnamdi Kanu by Aso Rock authority. On
a final note, just like a few minutes ago, there was a breaking news. Peter Mbah says, yes, finally, Simon Ekpa, who has been terrorizing him, has gone. I mean, what's your reaction to that?
My reaction is that Peter Mbah is a dumb. You know what I mean by dumb? He doesn't speak and is trying to speak because his enemy has been apprehended. He is the one that's taking that one is serious, even to that level of rejoicing and being the first Southeastern state to have spoken on that issue. Charles Soludo is there. The worst enemy we have in Igbo land, Hope Uzodinma, is there. Then we have Lesotho. None of them has ever commented on this kind of issue. But you see Peter Mbah, because he's a dunce from Enugu State, because he's an Igbo
maybe because the Biafrans have always been attacking his business.
Yes, because he's a betrayer. Peter Mbah is a betrayer, is a sabotage to Biafra agitation. So that's why they should be attacking all his interests in the Southeastern Nigeria. You could see how they decimated his filling station in recent time, and due to his double standard quality or double standard approach towards sit at home and Biafra agitation in the Southeastern Nigeria. And you can see, being a man that lacks exposure, look at how he just talk. He's talking carelessly. He doesn't know how to use his word. And I can tell you that by making this statement, he is inviting more animosities from those Igbo youths who are very, very provoked now by Mazi Simon Ekpa's invitation by Finnish government. Mbah, if is a matured man, would have chopped up his mouth, chopped it up and sellotape it. At least staying silent is better than when a man become all of a sudden loquacious of the fact that his enemy or his brother has been arrested or incarcerated or denied of freedom. I don't know whether you can understand what I'm saying. Mbah is not grown up enough. He is still a toddler. Mbah is needed to grow.
Thank you very much for that brilliant submission.
Thank you so much.
Mazira, thank you.